Welcome to the celebrated nightly news of Calaveras County. My name is John.
And I'm Kim.
And we thank you for stopping by on a
Wednesday evening.
It's a Wednesday evening.
Wednesday evening. Some refer to it as Hump Day.
Oh.
Only because there's not a whole lot of news on Wednesday. So it's kind of the middle of the week where there's not a lot to talk about.
Oh, okay. So that's why.
Yeah.
No other reasons?
No other reason.
Okay. All right.
Some refer to it as Hump Day. Not me, but some.
So what happened today?
What happened today? Let me see. It was announced today that the naked frogs that we've been talking about, naked frogs will soon be clothed for public unveiling.
Now, should we tell the people what the nude frogs are?
Yes, we have the naked frogs that were delivered a couple of months ago to Middleton's. And as some of you know, I'm sure most of you know that Calaveras County is famous for their frogs.
There we have the naked frogs.
And the soon-to-be painted frogs of Calaveras County public unveiling on May 9th. This year, the Chamber of Commerce will be kicking off its third year of the Painted Frogs of Calaveras Community Art Project. Working together with the Calaveras Arts Council, local artists, and local business sponsors, the Chamber is excited to once again feature our community art with an amphibian twist. 15 local businesses and individuals have come forward to sponsor a frog. The frog this year looks more like a traditional gold panning frog, as he does. He has a pan for gold.
Now, this is a dumb question, but is there such a thing as a traditional gold panning frog?
There must be.
I mean, if it's...
I don't know if frogs pan for gold, do they? I've never seen any panning for gold.
I didn't know that. Yeah, I didn't know that frogs were traditionally...
But it does fit in up here in Gold Country, right?
I didn't know if they were a traditional gold panning animal.
Yeah, I guess they are. Each sponsor has chosen an artist and is working feverishly to create a design that will thrill and delight local citizens and tourists as it sits on display from Memorial Day until late October. There are 15 businesses combined with individuals that have agreed to...
Thrill and delight?
Yes. Sponsor a frog. Each one has chosen an artist. And on Friday, May 9th at 5:30 p.m., everyone is invited to enjoy the welcoming reception to kick off the official frog season. The special event will be held at the which is the new Frogateria now, at Frogtown. Celebration of frogs and the Jumping Frog Jubilee.
Got it.
And this is at 5:30 p.m. May 9th, so make sure you mark that on your calendar, as this will be the first public viewing of the painted frogs. After the special event, the frogs will be on display at the fair in the Shade Garden, and during this time, 10 of the frogs will be unveiled, shown to the public. Sponsors will be on hand and enjoy and show off their frogs and introduce the lucky charities that will benefit from the sale of the frogs at the gala auction, which is held on October 25th.
Nice.
Very cool.
And
there is quite some talent in these frogs. Have you seen some of these painted frogs?
Oh, it's pretty amazing.
I saw one the other day that was a picture of one, of a golf. It's like a golfing theme. Mm-hmm. It's very cool. Very cool.
There's some very talented artists, and I guess the frogs aren't really talented because they just kind of sit there and be painted.
Yes. Oh, we forgot to say where we're coming from tonight. We are coming from...
We are on the 5th hole at Greenhorn Creek, so this is another one of our little on-location pieces.
So what did our son say? Live at hole 5? Yes.
Live at hole 5,
so
yes.
We're live at hole
5. All right, and also, we have a fun story to talk about. And, let me... Come on. Here we go. Let's see. And let me stop it from playing.
So we're going to talk gas prices, huh? Is that what we're talking next?
I think so. Okay. And
there is a new entrepreneur in town, Frank Robinson.
There is, Frank Robinson. Now, Frank is a retired contractor, and he started making basically hydrogen generators to put in your car.
Okay.
Now, at first we thought, snake oil, all the stuff about lower your, increase your gas mileage by 50%, all this other stuff, until we went and talked to Frank, and now I have to say I'm a believer. And he's actually doing these in a garage south of Angels Camp off of Highway 49. And the technology behind this is what they actually do is back in the 1960s there was a man that patented something called Brown's gas, and it is it does like an acetylene torch, like for welding and stuff. Sometimes there's a ways to use hydrogen, and it was actually had some industrial uses. And so basically how it involves putting 2 electrodes down into water. Sometimes they add a little baking soda as a catalyzation agent. They put electrical current through them, and the electrical current through the water causes the water to throw off another hydrogen molecule. Okay? So instead of this gas is called HHO. So instead of H2O,
First I thought it was a typo. I'm like, John made a typo again.
Nope,
HHO.
It's HHO, or Brown's gas.
But its product is called H2O to go, correct?
Because basically you put water in the jar and drive.
Okay.
And it's a small little
like a mason
jar. You put water in every 400 or 500 miles. The electrodes go in there, and it basically, and it's safe because instead of trying to store the hydrogen and run your car on complete hydrogen, it is actually makes it as you go and as you drive.
Okay.
So it is a very cool thing. He had a minivan that had 200,000 miles on it. He had as his test vehicle. Thing was so quiet you could barely even hear it go.
Wow.
And also we talked to one of his customers doing our due diligence for the press, I guess, right?
Our interview,
anyway,
which we love doing.
Yeah, but it's doing a little bit of. And there was Ray Brower from Brower Transpro down in Stockton that's installing like 20 or more of these a month, and he said on different vehicles, everything ranging from little economy cars all the way to diesels.
The guy did. Now, who called you today and told you that somebody wanted to buy one already after they saw this article today?
Yeah, somebody saw one on the site and said, "Hey, I want to call the guy." So anyway,
great, we're giving him business. We need some business.
But anyway, it's a very fascinating thing because it's nice to hear right here in Angels Camp. Somebody's doing something about the high gas prices. They sell kits that you can install yourself, but he does recommend professional.
Are you now? We're going to try one too, aren't we? On one of our cars.
I think we are.
On one of our vehicles, we'll have to see the vehicle that gets like 5 miles to the gallon.
Yeah, we'll do it on that.
That we never drive.
So if we get a 50% increce, we'll get like 10. Yeah.
that would be nice. That would save a lot of money, wouldn't it? Yes, it would.
But it was a very cool thing. So, and also there must be something in the water on that section south of, and pun intended, south of Angels Camp, because if you look at down there, he makes these in the garage. It's Superior self-storage there. South of there at the Angels Camp RV Park, they're putting in a huge solar array, and they're going green and going solar energy there. On the other side, at Oars, they're doing the same thing. So in about a mile section is
Highway
all
49 is going green.
Alternative energy spots. It's the way to do it.
Yes, okay. So good luck on your venture. We wish you lots of luck with this. Jack Robinson is his name? Frank Robinson. So we have a full video chat with him if you'd like to take a look at that on the pinetree.net. One of our things that we'd love to go out and do with people. We have so much fun. Well, you do them. I think I'm doing one this weekend with somebody. I'm really nervous about that. But, yes. So, anyway.
Now, what's this going on in Ironstone?
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, like a diamond in the sky. This Friday night at 5 p.m., Ironstone Vineyards is proud to present their Spring Diamond Lovers Dinner. April is a month of diamonds, full of warmth of spring. Join them for a special winemaker's dinner celebrating diamonds. Beginning with the reception in the tasting room at 5 p.m. with the horse and carriage ride down to our beautiful Wisteria Arbor, where dinner will begin at 6:15 p.m. Sounds like fun, actually. So you can be a Cinderella for the night or something, right? With the diamonds and the horse-drawn carriage and all that.
Would I make a good Cinderella?
And of course, they will be serving Ironstone wines with their dinner. And as far as I've heard, it is not sold out. We will find out more on that tomorrow.
Okay.
But I don't believe that it is. It begins at 5 p.m. This Friday night. So I think it actually sounds like a very nice evening.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Anything else you want me to talk about?
Sometimes I'm sorry. She probably hates it. I'll put her on the spot. Like
the Big Trees ad is out again this week for your
more
shoppers.
More food deals.
More food bargains. Let me see.
And, sometimes I like to talk about a little national news. I'll probably talk about it later.
Yeah, you're going to talk about it again. You always
I always talk
See,
news.
I don't look at national news. That's why I don't know much about what's
She
going
never
on.
has time. She's too
No.
busy working on Calaveras County news, right?
Yes, I am.
Well, one little thing that's kind of fun is there's a national poll. This Rudge, they have 21,000 votes on
my
this
goodness.
poll so
Now, I
far.
want to see those kind of votes on our polls. What do you think?
I mean, we're lucky to get we're going to get a few hundred, right?
Yeah, that's pretty
anyway,
good,
That's
though.
pretty good for our county. But
Yes.
anyway, and it was
What was the poll?
basically sorry. Hillary is behind. Well, it's really 39% Hillary, 61% Obama, and Obama is leading 13,000 to 8.
Well, it says who won the Democratic debate in Pennsylvania, correct?
Oh, so this is just who won the debate.
Yes. Isn't that what it
So,
says?
yeah, you're right.
Okay.
It helps if I actually read the polls.
Yes.
And
So they're saying Obama did, correct?
yeah.
Okay.
And it doesn't look like Carter is getting much love for meeting with Hamas.
Yeah, I've heard that.
Yeah, it's
I did hear about that.
yeah, it doesn't look like he's getting much love for Hamas. It just doesn't.
Not happening.
And I even heard this from poor Jimmy. President Carter, sorry, was probably disrespectful to call him Jimmy, but you're not doing so hot history-wise when I heard a Democratic strategist that was saying yesterday, anything Jimmy Carter did as president, you want to do the opposite. And if you hear that from a Democratic strategist, you're
Okay.
yeah.
Do you have a mosquito on your face or something? You might.
Maybe.
There's mosquitoes fluttering around. It's starting to get
All
itchy.
right. And the last little piece is Senator Lieberman will probably willing to star at the Republican convention.
Wow.
So there's
That's interesting.
yeah. So it's going to be and a little bit of a lighthearted note. The world's biggest cruise liner is going to have a New York style.
Central Park.
Central
Can
Park.
you believe that?
Yeah.
Wow. So we're going to have like a Central Park on board the ship.
The
correct?
world's biggest cruise liner to have a new Central Park on ship, the owners have revealed. The Royal Caribbean is building a 220,000-ton liner with a working name Project Genesis. They announced the latest salve in a intensely competitive global cruise market.
Wow.
Company
Look at
said, yeah, that's the renderings, to actually have a park.
that. In the middle of the boat. Interesting.
And I thought that was kind of a little interesting thing.
Yeah, that is.
And
And that's through Royal Caribbean?